Hi, we're going to do a wonderful dessert today. It is bread pudding. It's a very unique bread pudding made with all kinds of wonderful ingredients. And I'm Tamara with Wyoming Dutch Oven Cooking. Welcome to our channel. We hope you enjoyed this with us today. I've gone ahead and prepared some things ahead of time. This is a loaf of brioche bread that I've cubed into little cubes. And what I'm going to do is put this egg mixture on it and let it sit for about 30 minutes. In this egg mixture is 6 eggs, 1 cup of milk, and 3 cups of half and half. And then I'm going to add a little bit of butter to that, 1/4 cup of butter. And also in this mixture is a teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a tablespoon of this wonderful vanilla. This is Bourbon Madagascar vanilla, which is absolutely wonderful. It is pure vanilla extract. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on my bread, and then we let this sit for about 30 minutes so it soaks into your bread and it absorbs. And then we're going to be adding this fruit mixture, which I'll be telling you about that in a little bit. So we will see you in a little bit after we get this all put together. And boy, is it going to be yummy. You want to stir this real well so you get it all mixed up together so that all soaks up. Just remember to please subscribe, hit that like button, share with your family and friends. And if you subscribe, we do put out a new video every Tuesday, which is something absolutely wonderful every week. We are proud to say. We love to cook, and it's all done in our cast iron, which today, this is going to be put into our cast iron enamel Dutch oven, which is about it's a 10-inch, about 5.5 quart, and bake it at 350 for about an hour. As you can see, that's already starting to absorb that wonderful egg milk mixture. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit, and we'll finish putting the rest of this together. It's been about 30 minutes, and most of the liquid is absorbed into this bread, and oh my goodness, does that smell wonderful. And I, of course, went ahead and prepared all of my fruit here. This has got 3 Bartlett pears in it and 1 apple, a cup of raisins, and a cup of chopped pecans, coarsely chopped. And I do not peel my fruit because I wash it really well, and I think that we need that fiber that's in there, but you can do whatever you want to do. I just don't. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this into my wonderful bread mixture here. And there's a very special thing that I do with this bread pudding, and you have to stay with me till the very end, and it is not ice cream. It is something even yummier. But it's one of the things that you do towards the end of the baking. So please stay with me. You will not regret it. It is wonderful. And you just mix this together real well. And I generously buttered this Dutch oven. And so it does not stick. We'll put this all together real well. And of course, you put it in your Dutch oven. Put the lid on it and bake it at 350 for an hour. Okay, as you can see, you got that all mixed together real well. Look at all that wonderful fruit. Okay, now I'm going to put this into my Dutch oven. And this does make a generous amount. You can always cut this in half. The recipe, just cut everything in half and make it a smaller portion. Okay, there you go. We'll see you in about an hour with this wonderful dessert. Our wonderful bread pudding got done. Can you see this? Isn't that wonderful? And do you remember I told you to please stay with us until the very end? I'd give you something very special that I put on this. About 15 minutes before it got done, I took some caramel sauce and drizzled it on the top, and you can use whatever caramel sauce you like, and it was only about ½ cup, and I kind of glazed it, as you can see. Look at that. Oh my, and it turned out wonderful. And I'm going to take a bite because it does look yummy. You know, and you can put any kind of fruit you want in it, but this combination is just really wonderful. Oh my. Of course, that's a big plate, and that's a big piece that my husband dished up. That's way too much for me. Thank you for joining us today. We sure had fun. Of course, we got to invite all of our neighbors and friends to come over to help eat this, and I know they're going to want ice cream on top. Thank you again for joining us. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and please give us some feedback and let us know what you like and don't like. And also, just remember that we have WyomingDutchOvenCooking.com website. If you go to that, we have a free guide that gives you lots of tips on care, on cast iron, all different kinds of cast iron, which is incredibly helpful, and recipes. And at the bottom of this video, there is a link that you can get the recipe. Thank you for joining us. Of course, our motto is great food shared with family and friends equals great times. Thank you for joining us. Until we meet again.